Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be going over how to enhance your sports highlight effects. And that's what we'll be going over today. So the video is going to be quick, but it's going to be effective. So let's get right into it. So I have this clip right here of Ja Morant dunking. And we're going to cut it right after he dunks. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a duplicate, hold Option and drag down. And right when he takes off, right when he jumps, we're going to cut this first clip, Command B. And right when he's about to land, we're going to cut it one more time. And we're going to add an effect to the spot that we just cut. So, and the link is in the description below. We are going to drag that effect on this clip, and that is the low shutter effect. And we can adjust it. We can play it back just to see what it looks like, see if we want to make adjustments. If you think that's too much, you can tone it down if you want. So we can turn down the delay, the number. Turn down the mix if we want. Now let's see how this looks now. And another thing you can add, which will be in the link in the description, would be a crash zoom effect. So right when he takes off, just to give your highlight a little bit more excitement. You can shorten this up. You can adjust where you want the zoom to be with this square right here. And if it's too blurry for you, you can take off the motion blur and the zoom blur and the variable blur. I think that zoom is a little bit too long, so I'm going to shorten it up. There we go. And right there you have a more intense highlight reel right there. So that's the first one. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, for our next effect, we are going to use the tracker tool in Final Cut Pro. So we have a clip of Steph Curry shooting a three, and we're just going to track the ball going into the net. I'm going to press that tracker button right here, and then I'm just going to adjust the tracker tool to make it fit the basketball. So after you put it on the basketball, you're going to press Analyze. And it might stop. And if it stops, just continue to analyze, and it'll probably pick up where it left off. And if it stops right there, there's no problem. We can adjust the tracking ourselves. So let's see how it looks. All right, so not too good of a track, but that is okay. We're gonna track this manually. So put it back on the ball and go frame by frame to track it. I'm just gonna fast forward this so I won't take you guys' time, but just be accurate and as precise as you can to get a good track on the basketball. Okay, and after you're done with that, you're gonna play it back to see if you got a good track. And that looks pretty good to me. So after you get that, now you're gonna add whatever you want to add to track to the clip. You can put fire, you can put words, you can put anything you want. I'm gonna try to put words to this. I'm gonna add a drop shadow. And I'm just gonna change the color to like the Warriors colors. And after I'm done with that, I'm gonna hit this transform button right here. And I'm gonna press this down arrow right here. You're gonna click on object track. And then you're gonna put pin to tracker. So you see it's tracking right there, but it's kind of small. So what you wanna do is boost it up a little bit. It looks pretty good. Like I said, you can do words or you can do actual visual effects like this fire. You can add, you can find any fire overlay on YouTube for free. And you can just bring it down. Actually, let's just track it first. And now let's see how this looks. Looks pretty good. It's kind of off a delay. So what we're gonna do here is we can auto track it again if you see that it's off a bit. And that's our effect right there. Looks pretty cool. And if you want, you can add the zoom that we just added to our last clip. You can probably add that to the beginning. Let's see how this looks. You can take off the blur again. All right, guys, I hope this video helped you guys out. If this did, consider liking and subscribing because we will be coming out with a lot more content coming soon. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.